There we go. Everything should be set up. We just get my TikTok live going. Hey Miss G, hello Ghost. Perfect, that's working. And we are good to go. Except the fact that my game isn't on. Hey Keegan Hill, how you doing? JP is free for anyone to play. I don't know. How much would you sell your soul for? Don't get me wrong, I think JP is a really cool character, but he is way too strong, dude. Peace and greetings, my dude. Okay, I think the counter's on a good space. But how are you doing, Grimjow? You good? You have a good Monday? Dun, dun. I got this nice counter working up on well, not on the TikTok and not on the TikTok stream, but on the YouTube stream. We got the counter working. It took me a bit last night to figure it out, but we got it working. Yo, Matthew, how you doing, dude? Hopefully having a good Monday. Just lurking real quick before I head back to work. When you say work, do you mean Call of Duty or do you mean like actual work? Because let's get the facts straight, right? Happy shiny hunting? Dude, the odds in these old games are wild. But we try our luck. And actual work, heavy IT support happening. Ah, lucky dude. What time do you finish though? Thank you for liking the live. I don't have a specific like goal today. We're just gonna let it rock. Hey Josie, how you doing? I'm not sure how late I'm gonna stream tonight, but it's my first ever shiny hunting stream. So I'll see how I feel. I'm hoping it does well because it's very out of my comfort zone. You know? Camera's a bit slow, but what can you do? Pum. Camera Kun, are you working? It's like a bit delayed. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see, who can I share this to? Ba-da-bam, bam, 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 bam. I think that's enough people. Perfect. Yeah, midnight's rough, dude. I hope you can dig deep and pull through it. I had to actually do some work last night, but I ended up not doing it out of pure laziness. But boy, did I regret it this morning, because this morning I was thinking, oh, how I wish I'd done it last night. So the next couple of days is going to be rough work-wise. But at least on Wednesday, it's going to be good. I'm hearing messages come through, but I'm not seeing them. Or maybe it's just Streamlabs tripping. We're gonna get it this time. I hope so. I'm dedicating a full stream to it. I haven't got a shiny counter on YouTube and Twitch, as well as a number that updates live, and a beautiful shiny sprite of Moltres. So if you want to check it out on YouTube, it looks so cool. Just saying. And my school is making us write some of the hardest tests after one another. I actually prefer it that way, right? Because then you get the most difficult stuff out the way first, and then from there, easy chilling. So you got this, my dude. What is your least favorite subject? Or should I say the subject you hate the most? You're gonna switch to YouTube? Let's go. Dude, I hope we catch it today. We're still extremely under odds. So I'm not gonna, like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, hope that it comes so quick. Hey man, sorry I've been away so much, but I'm here. It's all good, my G, it's all good. I'm just trying to figure out why my camera is so slow. Like, come on, catch up. Get with the times. I'm sure you've heard these words before, but I am here. How you doing, Juju? Sorry I didn't join your stream today. Work was hectic today. Work was hectic. My least favorite is probably whatever that is. I hate drawing with all my heart. Dude, I love drawing. What the heck? Hey, Mind Over Matter, how you doing? Aren't you glad you're done with school, Juju? Creative arts. Oh, let's see how it is. No, that's probably my favorite thing to do. As someone that's a creative myself and a graphic designer. So it all comes together. All comes together. Yo, Juno, how you doing? Yeah, dude, man. As far as Mondays go for this year so far, this Monday was probably one of the crazier Mondays. I had a long work meeting for the whole end of the day, and I had to jump between projects throughout the day. Let me put that off. Let me put this louder. JP players can't draw, so it makes sense. I want to say something, but let me not be rude. I want to say something about JP players, but let's not be rude. Jada, the chances of getting a shiny is 1 in 8,192, which is like a 0.002% chance. So it's going to be a rough time. But this is what true shiny hunting is all about. The patience. The enjoyment of resetting thousands of times just to get a slightly different color Pokemon, which you could kill. The dedication. My concern is, what if I do get it and then I kill it by accident? Should I do a test run quickly of capturing it? Okay, you know what? Let's do a test run of trying to capture it and then see if it works. My plan is basically Charizard, and Charizard is going to use 2 flamethrowers to either get it in yellow or red, depending on the crit. Then I'm going to switch to Dragonite and use Thunder Wave to give it the status, and then I'm going to try to catch it. So I'll show you my game plan. Where's the badge count? What did you hear last stream when I became champion? We're done with badges, man. We are champion. Gosh darn it. I can't switch out until Fire Spin ends. Okay. How does it reset? How does what reset? Yep, the count is right below me. It's not in the best of spaces, but it's there. And it updates naturally. I designed it with a text config and a program which allowed me to hotkey to edit the text file live. So I added a text file in OBS, and I have a program that changes it on the fly. So now all I do is press one button as a hotkey, and then it updates it on OBS. It's really sweet. You may get the crit flamethrower. I'm actually counting on that because check here. If I do 2 flamethrowers and 1 crit is in red, if I get 1 crit is in yellow. So either way is going to be yellow or red without the kill. Right? So even if the next one crits is in red, if it doesn't, it stays yellow, which is what I want. Right? And then my plan from here is to keep it in yellow, because I'm not a risky man. Go to Dragon D's. Right? Then Thunder Wave for paralysis. So this way is guaranteed to either be yellow or red and paralyzed. And then from there, I got 48 Ultra Balls, which I can just spam throw until it eventually catches him. And that's my game plan. Hey Midnight Reviewer, how you doing? See, so that's my plan. And then eventually it will catch. And yeah, if it doesn't, I still have the option of my Master Ball. But I doubt I'm gonna need it. Yow! Bum, 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 bum. You were doing a simulation? Yes. So basically, the way shiny hunting works in these games, you encounter the Pokemon, you have a 1 in 8192 chance. If it's not shiny, you reset the game. And you do it over and over. Ba, 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 ba. At least you can't get burned because it's a fire type. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? So even if I get the single crit, it'll be yellow and I stop. So it's a very solid situation. But see, the thing is, you can plan for so long, right? But sometimes the RNG guards decide double crit or something to go wrong. So I think my catch plan is pretty solid, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Bum, bum. If anyone can tell me wait a minute. I accidentally restarted the game there. One fixed encounter, that's a good guess. I'll give a hint. It's team based. Stream bugged out. It's team based, that's the first clue. If you missed the question, Jared, the question is, why am I going for Moltres first? Because I was going to start with Mewtwo or Deoxys, but I decided to go with Moltres first. For you, no. Because in Pokemon Go, I am Team Valor. That's why. Team Valor, baby. For those who play Pokemon Go, that's the red team. Red. You know, the red team. The red team. Pam, pam, pam. Also, the only person I've seen on Team Valor that's level 80. So I'm proud of that. We said it at the same time. Well, sir, you just earned a high five. You missed it, I'll give you 2. 3 high fives. There we go. 3 high fives. But yes, I'm starting with Moltres because in Pokemon Go, I play as Team Valor. Even the chocolate I'm eating is red, but can you believe it? How can someone like red that much? Even my blood is red. Coincidence? I think not. Well, almost at 880 encounters. You're trying to get to level 80. As Luffy once said to Jinbei, meet me in Wano. It's really tough to get there, I'm not gonna lie. Does anyone still play Pokemon Go? Besides Jared. I need a lot more max battles. Yeah. The max battles one is wild. You eventually just end up spending so much money on the that purple orb stuff to do the raids. You end up spending so much money on that. And the distance one is tough. I haven't touched Pokemon Go. Why? It's so fun. Okay. It's not the most exciting. But if you go on the walk with the beach or you go to the shops and stuff, it's a nice distraction. It's a nice distraction. Hey Zach, hey Presley. I'm just happy that when level 80 came out, I pretty much met all of the requirements. Like I had the XP, I had the enough platinum medals, all that stuff. So I'm glad I had all of that in advance. So all I have to do is basically grind. Like, a lot of people need to still get the millions of XP and still get the platinum medals. You know? Oh, so you're saying you already have like 50 plat medals and all the XP needed. That's nice, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I would check what platinum medals you're the closest to and then prioritize that. The medals I'm currently going for is the root ones. So I'm finishing roots just to get more plats, you know. So like I do 2 routes a day because there's one right by my house. So let's go up and then I go back. And that's the easiest way for me to do it. I still need to get the raid platinum medals though. I don't ever really do raids. Yo Levert, how you doing? Hey Pluckies. Hopefully you guys Monday is going good. How's your Monday going, Levert? About to slay Uthduna? The level 9 one or the level 10 one? I must still tackle a lot of the level 10 quests. The only one I've done so far was Arkfall. But besides Arkfall, I haven't tried any of the others. Maybe I should stream that now. Because there's more content added. I'm still mid. But to be fair, I'm learning a new weapon. My day was long and hot in the field. And this week is going to be a scorcher, eh? You check in Cape Town, it's going to be like 34 or 37 or something. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be so hot this week. That's why I got my trusty fan next to me. Does anyone else sleep with their fans on? Maybe I should make the outline a bit bigger. Oh, 20 is the limit. Well, that's as big as I can make it. You sleep with the fan on? My G. Even in winter, like sometimes under the blanket is a bit too hot. Then you put the blanket on. You put the blanket on and the fan. Then you get that like perfect temperature. Bathing costume vibes. Yeah, if you guys want to see more of that, you can subscribe to my OnlyFans. I sleep with a blanket. But it's too hot for a blanket. I sleep with no blanket. Nothing. Nada. Okay. This is encounter number 900. Are we going to be lucky on 900? And the answer is no. Da, 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 da. 901. I haven't used a blanket since December. You see, Penitent understands. First pump for you. Because me too, my G. Me too. I sleep with no blanket and no shirt. Penitent, Jared wants to send you a picture of that if you are keen. Bum, bum. What are we trying to do here? Hey Brandon, so what we're trying to do is get a different colored variant of this legendary. So the chances are 1 in 8,192 for this to come out as pink. So we reset the game constantly until we get that lucky number. That's the goal. That's a 0.002% chance. That's too hot, dude. It's way too hot. Where are you from, by the way? Are you also Cape Town, or are you Durban, PE? Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. $906. I wonder if we'll get it before 1,000. What do you think? Do you think it's possible? I think I'm going to get it around maybe 5k resets. But I would love to be wrong. I'm sure you'll get it tonight. I hope so, brother. I hope so. You from Cape Town. Oh, liquor. Local is liquor. Playing it on my boy on the phone. Emulation. When I do emulation, I normally do like ROM hacks or like fan-made games. But as for this one, I am playing on official hardware on my Switch 2. Looking for more friends? You don't need more friends. I'm happy with my friend group. It's small, but it's tight. Pause. Okay, let me rephrase that. My friend group is not big, but I know if I call any one of them and I need help, they will be there. I can't believe we're going to hit 1,000 encounters today. Probably way more than that. If this was like an older game or a more modern game, sorry, and the chances were lower, then woo! Hey Rusty Hammerhead, how you doing? Is that a ditto next to your name? That is so cool. Oh, that's from Pokopia, right? Damn, Pokopia looks like so much fun, dude. Pokopia looks like so much fun. All my friends are in the Western Cape. I can't do anything here. Wait, so where are you if all your friends are in the Western Cape? Does it sparkle or just a different color? It does both. So it will appear as pink and then the whole stars animation will happen. I remember playing this on a friend's house. It was the only boy in the road with a computer. The good old times, right? Now I was that kid. Everyone was like overbuying PlayStations and Xboxes, and I got myself a PC. So I was that guy with a PC, you know. Oh, I love that Drifloon carrying a Ditto. That's so cool. But how are you doing, Rusty? You doing good? What the heck? You in Durban? The curry in Durban is nice. I've never been to Durban before. I've been to Joburg, but not Durban. Are you shiny hunting as well? If so, I hope you have better luck than me. It has so much flavor, right? For me, when I eat something strong, the flavor has to match it. I don't like food where it's strong, but then it has no taste, because then you're just burning your mouth. But like, if like the flavor matches the heat, then I'm all for it. Like a good bani chow or a good curry, you know. Every supermarket has like 30 plus different bowls. Sheesh. Now I must make my way to Durban at least once. But that won't be happening anytime soon. Almost there on the 99 grind. Oh, you can't see the shiny encounters, can you, Brandon? So, I do have a shiny encounter thing on my channel, but it's only showing on YouTube and on Twitch. For some reason, the TikTok app won't let me add it. So I just put a note on TikTok to say, if you want to see the live counter, check YouTube or Twitch, which is my main streaming platforms. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, 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 bum. Give me my spicy chicken wings. When I do catch the shiny, the next thing I'm going to eat is going to be hot wings. Dunked Zinger wings will be the purchase when I find this. Yeah, every shop just have Gatsby's, which I'm not complaining about because I do love me a good Gatsby. Actually, I smack a Gatsby right now. You see, I'm a frat now. So if you start talking about food, I'm gonna get angry. Hey, I wonke. Okay, I see the count. Hey, welcome Brandon Williams to the YouTube. Doesn't the stream look so much better here? Doesn't the stream look so much good? There's the count will be that side. And yes. Well, now it's a there. Doesn't it look so much better with the Pokeballs and the chat and all that goodies? The shawarma is delicious, but I miss a Gatsby. And like Durban and PE and stuff, they do sell Gatsby's at certain shops, but it's not the same. Just like a curry in Cape Town will never be as good as a curry from Durban. That's how it is with Gatsby's. We'll never have a Gatsby as good as Cape Town's in Durban and stuff. The stream looks better on TikTok. Hectic. That's the first person to ever say that. But while you're on YouTube, a sub would be appreciated. We are a local streamer trying to grow. And my YouTube goal for the end of the year is 2,500 subs. So we're getting there, we're getting there. We'll get there one day. I had like 2 videos do very well recently. And I gained like 300 subs or so. But yeah, my goals for socials are 5,000 on TikTok by the end of the year, 300 followers on Twitch, and 25 subs on YouTube. I moved to the northern suburbs as a boy and could not for the life of me find a decent Gatsby. Well, nothing like a 50-minute drive to get a good Gatsby, right? I have friends in the northern side, and it's such a schlep. But I will say things are fancier there. Gotta run, appreciate the stream. Thanks for hopping in, my dude. I hope you sleep lekker, and I pray that the Lord protects your dreams and your thoughts. Dress code. How you doing, my dude? $937. and then you go on Twitter or something, and you see some people get the shine in like 10 resets. Why can't I have that kind of luck? The sound is better on TikTok. That's weird, because it's using all the same equipment. Like it's using my mic, and all the volume settings are the same. But if that's how it works, that's how it works. What games do you play? So let's say it's like a chill day and you're bored. What are you playing? Ba-da-ba-ba. When I'm off stream and I'm not editing, then I'm usually playing God of War or Monster Hunter. Not so much Street Fighter as of late. Dun, 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 dun. And my friend recently got a shiny Charmander, and I'm not jealous at all. Gran Turismo on PS2, let's go. And Metal Slug, dude, I love playing Metal Slug. It's just something about the sound effects and the gameplay of Metal Slug. And I always play as Theo. If Theo's in the game, I'm playing as Theo. Hollow Knight? Oh, dude. I did a full Hollow Knight playthrough. On my channel. And I'm busy with Act 2 in Silksong. I've never even heard of Ben 10. Like that game you're talking about. I also play Pokémon on my phone. But like I said, it's more ROM hacks. Like fan-made versions. Not the main series games. Da-da-da-da. But I also need to get back into playing Legend ZA. But I'm super excited for Winds and Waves. It looks so good. Yo, when else did I play Gran Turismo? Hectic. The last PlayStation I owned was a PS2. But on my PC I do have a PS4 and a PS3 emulator. I use it to play Asura's Wrath on PS3 on my computer. And oh, that game is so good. And then I have Bloodborne on my PS4 emulator. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like to emulate games too. The new Resident Evil. Oh, Requiem. It does look really good. I've played all of the Resident Evils except Requiem and Resident Evil 4. But besides those, I played all of the other ones. Game Shop Vibes, Saturday morning for 5 Rand worth of 50-cent coins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Bubble Bubble. Bloop, bloop, bloop. and Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. And I'll say is you have a Requiem in the game. I like the fact that they mixed up like the stealth sneaky gameplay along with the action side. I think they should do that for all games going forward. You know? Just so it appeals to both sides of the fan base. But I think the game got like a 80 something rating, which is really good. 88 or something. Bum, ba, bum, ba, dum. I remember back in the day. See, Brandon, you're making me think back now. My brother used to take me and my sister for a little walk to like the shop with like 3 or 4 arcade machines. And they had this like wrestling game. They had King of Fighters. They had Street Fighter and Metal Slug. And oh, it was bliss, man. You take a 10 rand, you buy us coins, and we just jam. And the grace sections are very scary. I try to avoid watching too much of it. Mostly because of spoilers. Leon can parry missiles and cars. What did they do to my boy? It's actually available on the Switch as well, surprisingly. Check it out. Check it out, it's actually available on the Switch. And Loki, it looks really impressive for an 8-inch tablet. That's how it looks on the Switch too. That's impressive, right? Because remember, the Switch 2 is a 8-inch tablet at the end of the day. It's a small tablet. But the fact that it can run like games this well is really impressive. Buy it, dude. All my money, all our money right now will be going towards the baby. But if you want to buy it for me, I won't say no. You will cope. So for entertainment, you can watch me play. Dun, 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 dun. Remember, his surname is Adams, so that's family. As Dom Toretto would say, family. I haven't even watched the last 2 Fast and the Furious movies. It becomes so out of pocket. They should just rebrand the whole franchise. Make Dom have a son. Make his son be into street racing. And take it back to its roots. That would be so cool. None of this cars into space and magnets to pull all this nonsense, save the world stuff. I don't want to save the world. I want to see cool car races. The real mission is the real Mission Impossible? Exactly. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And Leon still has his flow jokes. I wouldn't have it any other way. Any other way. His son was in the last movie. Like, I hate the fact that it became so high stakes, man. Like, this was a low, like, average mechanic with a small shop. And now look at all the nonsense they're catching on. It's a bit too wild. I think the show peaked at Fast and the Furious 4 and 5. I think that's where they should have ended it. You know? Six was nice. And Hobbs and Shaw was a good spin-off. But everything past 6 I do not care about. Anything past Fast 6, like 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure what the last number is. But not interested. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum, bum. Maybe I should put... No, it's fine like that actually. I was gonna put Moltres in front of the text, but that kinda defeats the purpose. Like Metal Slug in the past 4 was a bit much. Dude, Metal Slug 3D on PlayStation was a waste. The recent game they released was like a cash grab. Because the graphics looked nice, but it was like a phone game at the end of the day. So we should just remaster the OG games. I haven't bought them on Steam. And then I used to play online a bit with my buddy. But, ish. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. If I were to have an old game come back, Left 4 Dead 2 would be amazing. Or Left 4 Dead 3. I know Back 4 Blood was supposed to be like a kind of Left 4 Dead, but the whole build system with cards was not fun. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. That system was not fun. Like sometimes you don't want to have a build and grind for cards. You just want to play, and that's where Back 4 Blood failed. Dun, 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 dun. That's where it failed. But then again, I'm a sucker for bad movies. My favorite movie of all time is not even a good movie. It's my favorite movie, but not a great movie. But it's my comfort show, so I'll watch it when I need to. Or when I'm bored. What is a movie that you consider your favorite that you can watch a million times and never get bored? Are you saying mine is Dodgeball, or are you saying yours is Dodgeball? Mine is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's a silly movie, it's not a great movie, it has very weird directional choices, but it's my favorite. Me and my best friend Robin, we like a lot of the same shows, and it just so happens to be both of our favorite movies. Dun, 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 dun. Astro Boy. That's dope. Are you talking about the movie or like the animated one? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we are 22 away from 1,000 chicks. Another one for me is Rush Hour. I watch that on repeat so often. Like if I'm having a bad day, Scott Pilgrim or Rush Hour. Yeah, I know Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is amazing. The Netflix cartoon / anime was good too. Way better than the movie, but the movie still my comfort. Rush Hour is a banger. It'll be weird if a fourth one comes out, because you kind of want it, but you don't want it to affect the legacy, you know? What's your favorite Rush Hour? 1, 2, or 3? The first one's your favorite? My favorite is the second one. They're all good and they're all great in their own way. Like there's no bad Rush Hours, but I would watch the second one probably the most. It's so good. Something we used to do back in the day is Discord movie nights. So me and my friends would choose a movie, and then every Friday, this was before I was streaming and stuff, then we'd choose a movie and they would stream it on Discord, and we'll all sit in Discord and watch it together. Such good times. Chris is looking good, dude. You know the saying black don't crack? That's a real thing. He looks pretty much the same, just healthier, but bigger. Like Bobby Lashley doesn't age. Yeah, you see, people think black don't crack is just a saying. It's a real thing. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but yeah, white skin crack quick, eh? You will see a friend you saw last week, and the next week you'll see them, and they have this wrinkles here and this lines here, and oof, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. I think being colored is a good middle ground. But yeah, I'm starting to get grays now. It's a weird thing getting like your first gray hairs. Could you get to the point of like, do I pull it out? Or do I leave it? Why does that feel like it's directed at me? Hey Scotty, how you doing? Nah, Scott, I'm old too. We are both just old boys. Dun 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 dun. It's always grays. Yo, you have grays at 28 and you call me old. Hectic. Sorry, Uncle Levert. Need a movie night again? That would be nice. Which reminds me, I am not streaming on Saturday because I'm at the party. I know, old man at the party, woo! But it's family party thing. My brother-in-law is turning 21, so you know kids go on for their 21st, so you could always offer me a job. Well, if you could handle my editing my life would be so much easier. Like if you did my editing for me, then I could edit my other videos. I can make long form videos. I can spend more time going out. Also, we're about to reach 1,000 encounters. 50k a month. Dude, I also want you to enjoy your life. Why would I give you so little? The egg. Good. I'm lurking while I'm watching. Thank you, thank you. I think at 1,000 encounters, I'm gonna grab me a drink. Imagine getting so big one day that you need an editor. It's like a dream, eh? Being a YouTuber that got so big you ended up getting an editor. Three more encounters to go, and then I'm gonna grab me a drink. Can we get it before 1,000? We'll know in 2 more attempts. People don't realize how much work editing is. I, for one, took it for granted. I was like, I can just slap some clips together. Dude, it takes long. So I have to sort out my clips and stuff. I post 12 clips a week at minimum. I have to make it work in both vertical and horizontal. And I post a daily video. So it's all of that. Plus streaming 4 times a week. So it's stream 4 times a week. I have to sort out my clips and edit them. It's a lot. It is a lot. This can come more to the left. But I mean, the hard work is paying off. Like, my channel is growing quite nicely. The views and stuff will get there eventually. It's just a bit difficult to get the ball rolling, you know. But I do think I'm the most subscribed in the Street Fighter group. Which is, I know it's not a competition, but it's good to know. I think the second highest is Javi. Or something like that. Cool. I know I said at 1,000, but at 1,005, then I'm gonna grab me a drink quick. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna grab me a drink quick. I'm gonna be right back. We are back. Let's see. Dun, dun. Yep, editing is a lot of work. Dun, 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 dun. That's why I separated it into smaller tasks. So on Sunday, I collect the clips I want to use, and then I edit it for big screen, right? And then on Tuesday, I will take that complete edited full screen videos and convert them to TikTok. And if the timing is right, I will soon do my weekly video on Tuesday. But if I can't, then I'll soon do it on the Thursday. But when it's done like that, then my whole week is blown out. So I don't really get time to myself, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Hey, Mr. President. Right here, Anderson. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Rally Burger. And thank you, TikTok guys, for sticking with me. This is the first time I'm doing a shiny hunting stream like this. Because normally I just play like one of the recent games where it's easy to get shinies. And, you know, this does give you a nice challenge. Dun, 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 dun. You do you. I'm not gonna lie, I do also want to play Monster Hunter. But also really want the shiny. I'll probably do off-screen resets as well. Hoping that I both get it and not get it. Because I'd love to get it on stream for like a YouTube short. But even if I don't, I'll still be more than happy to have it. I'm busy with my armor fashion. Fortunately for me, in Monster Hunter, I use the same outfit for every game. I use a Death Stench armor for every game. I'll show you screenshots of my previous Monster Hunter games, and you'll see I always have the same outfit, the same face paint. I do switch up the outfits, but like that look is always my go-to look. But getting the Death Stench armor in Monster Hunter Wilds is difficult. It's not a huntable armor. Let me sort you out, you look miserable. If you want to, you can buy me Monster Hunter Stories on Steam or Pragmata. Imagine. Those are probably the two games of this year I'm looking the most forward to. And unironically, it's both Capcom games. Capcom is cooking, amen. They are cooking. Chick was chilling at the top of my desk. I have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I forgot I owned. And then in the last stream someone asked about them. And I found them. There's actually quite a few of them. But who remembers playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day? Dun-dun-dun. Why are you disappointed in your RE experience? Are you still scared of stuff? Transparent cards. What you mean transparent cards? Like the fake ones? I'm not sure about fake cards, but... Damn, bird, shine for me. The ones without the backside. I'm a bit confused. Loki sounds like fake cards, not gonna lie. Sup, bullet? They're more like hard plastic. I'm not sure what you mean. Not gonna lie. But I did remember buying fake cards on purpose. Because all the cards have this like 8-digit code at the bottom. Alright? Focus, camera, focus. And this was before we had like internet. So I'd buy the fake cards for the 8-digit codes at the bottom. Just so I could put them in my game. But damn, OG Yu-Gi-Oh was wild. Once they introduced all this pendulum stuff, I tapped out, dude. It's not even the same game anymore. Call me old school or out of date, but nah, chief. This new stuff, I don't get it. And might be at the K of Fears. So my mom lives in Athlone, right? In Cape Town. And me and my mom would visit, we'd take train there. This is years ago, when I was a child still. And then we used to go shopping first. Then they sold this fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like 10 rand a whole box. Then I buy them. And then when I get home, I open up my GBA emulator or my PlayStation games with Yu-Gi-Oh. Then I sit there with all those cards. I'm like, okay, cool. Put in the codes, next. Put in the codes, next. It was so much fun for me. But if you think about it, Yu-Gi-Oh was low-key very evil, hey? You summoning spirits, you ritual summoning them, you sacrificing, you laying traps, you casting spells. Doesn't that sound very like demonic, low-key? Like now that I think about it, it sounds very hey? I want to summon my summon skull. I sacrificed this card. I need this monster, let me ritual summon it. Like, what the heck? That's why I'm so sus about certain games. I once had a girl tell me I claim to be a Christian, but I play fighting games. And I was like, brother. I mean, it's up to you. So, if I feel like something is weird, right, then I'll pray about it first. And I will see, like, how the Holy Spirit reacts to it. Like, if I feel off and then it's not for me, that's why it depends. Like, a good example is the Harry Potter series. So I love Harry Potter. And if you're looking at it from a religious perspective, it's a show about wizards and witches, and they have black magic and spells and love potions and all these things, like transfiguration and stuff, all these things which would be considered evil. But because I know, right? Like I know about it and I know that it's not going to affect me on a spiritual level. That's why I watch it, because I do find it fun. But if I watch something like the TV show Lucifer, right? Where it paints this picture as the devil being misunderstood and all that stuff, and that he can be forgiven and he helps people, that tugs my spirit in the wrong way. That's why I don't watch it. So I guess it comes to your own discernment. Hey Jasmine. Wave. Encounter 1034. Dun, 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 dun. I just stay away completely. I don't want to open unnecessary doors. That's also a valid thing. But for me, I will first pray about it, right? And then I will say, for example, Lord, if this is not for me, take it away. Or if it's not going to bring me closer to you or take me away from you, and it's not for me, and then I will judge how the spirit in me feels. And if I feel like this isn't going to take me away from God, then it's fine. That's why I stopped listening to like 99% of, what's what I'm looking for, secular music. Forgot to count that one. Pop. But Street Fighter, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. External spiritual forces. A character deemed a demon himself. With a move that translates to instant hull murder. Nah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I do miss Street Fighter, but like I said, I'm so bored with the meta right now. Giving up certain music was so difficult. For me, it depends. So, some music that I loved, that was hype for me. Like once all the swear words starting to like affect my psyche, it was easy to turn off. Did you see DJ's costume 4? Dude, they turned him into a real nigga so quick. Now he's black with a do-rag. Like obviously he was black before, but they gave the man a do-rag and took his shirt off. They might as well have put a gun in his back pocket or in his drawers. It's terrible. I can't wait to buy it. They actually gave the man a do-rag. Can you believe it? That's a wild decision, Capcom. That's a wild decision. Who else got one again? Elena got one. I'm surprised that they're taking so long with outfits. Modders will make that stuff in like 2 days, 2-3 days. You know what I mean? But then again, they do have a lot of games releasing at once. I think you will really like Monster Hunter Stories. Dude, I'm not buying any games. Any games. Like, we just recently bought a cot. We have things to still buy. Have you seen the price of like nappies and stuff? It is expensive. I must make a title on Twitch saying, buy me the games you want me to play. But the game I'm most excited for is Pragmata. It looks so good. And the demo was amazing. I'll try the stories demo this weekend. It's very Pokemon-esque. It's very Pokemon-esque. It's like Monster Hunter's version of Pokemon. You get to capture monsters, kind of. It's a turn-based thing. We have to make reads, move types, patterns. It's very Pokemon-esque. And as someone who loves Monster Hunter and Pokemon, that game was like a dream. And you build, you hunt, you get rare ones. Dun, dun, dun. Hey Jackie, how you doing? That's a face I haven't seen in a minute. I only realized now that the Gamma Armor is level 8. They can be upgraded further, eh? The Gamma Armor is so nice. It's a pity that in your first experience of Monster Hunter, you're playing one that has so little Elder Dragons in. Because if you think that, well, these monsters are difficult, but the Elder Dragons were the most fun hunts, dude. They are so like broken in the best way possible. And for those guys on TikTok, I see there's 8 of you guys lurking. I do also stream on YouTube and Twitch. So if you would like to drop a follow or whatever those sides, it will be greatly appreciated. We are trying to reach 5k followers on TikTok and 2,500 followers on YouTube. Well, technically subs. Wow, what a name. I can't even say that guy's name on stream. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is going to be 1,060 encounters. Could this be the one? And the answer is no. Bum, 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 bum. Do you think it's possible to get the shiny before 1100 resets? That's like what, 48 more? Dun, 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 dun. How much percent are we through? Let's see. 1063 divided by 8192. We are 0.13% through. 13%, sorry. We are 13% through. That's crazy. Hey Brownie, hey TP, hey Rohit. How you guys doing? Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna eventually learn this monster's cry off by heart. That's what it sounds like. Dun, 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 dun. So basically how this works, this monster has a This Pokemon has a 1 in 8,192% chance of being shiny, which is 0.002% chance. And every time we encounter it, we have that same base rate over and over. All in the hopes that, like the bottom here on my YouTube and Twitch, that we get a pink colored one. Dun, 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 dun. Why it's so exciting for me is because it's getting what's called Pokemon Home Support soon, which is this application here, and it allows me to bring Pokemon from this 22-year-old game to the current games. And that's why it's so exciting for me. Bum, ba, da, da, dun, 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 dun. I don't want to switch to lo-fi music because in the chance that we do get it, then I'm not going to hear the bling 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 from the sparkles, which is like, you know, the satisfaction of hitting it. Now, while most people might find the constant resetting as boring, I low-key find it peaceful and rewarding. dun, 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 dun. Hey Pika, how you doing? Dun. Hopefully we get it before 1100. Did you manage to get Leaf Green yet? I know it was on your wish list. I'm still surprised that Pokemon Winds and Waves is not showing on the Play Store yet. The fact that it's not available for like wishlisting yet is beyond me. But maybe they did add it. Maybe they did add it. Still nope. How did your stream go? I really wanted to watch it, but obviously I was streaming myself. Also, if you want to see the shiny counter, it's showing on my YouTube and my Twitch accounts. So if you want to go follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube to see it, then you can check it out there. They won't add it yet. I was hoping for at least a wish list, but I'm super excited. The game looks so good. But shoot, 2027 is a long time. So it's at least a year we're going to be waiting. Also, if you didn't catch the context, we are shiny hunting Moltres. Yeah, so in these olden games, this is how you reset for a shiny. And the odds are 1 in 8,192. So from Gen 5 onwards, from Gen 4 onwards, the base rate became 1 in 4,096. And then in Gen 5 they added the shiny charm. But these Gen 3 games have none of that. So this is full odds 1 in 8,192. That's crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. And if you join the YouTube stream or the Twitch stream, then you can see the counter like below me here. Hey Weezer. Old games are way harder. The part that hurt, I wouldn't say hurt, but made the stream a bit more difficult, was the fact that you don't get experience all for like all your teammates, and you kind of have to grind to get the experience share itself. So leveling up your Pokemon was a mission. I can show you the team I used to finish the game if you want. Here was my team. My team was all named after viewers. Like my friend Ozzy was in the chat, so Charizard became him. My buddy Override. I love this name. It's dragging these like these nuts. It's so funny. Lisa, Eganim, and Jared. Dun, dun, dun. My first yellow. Oh, yellow was my first game. Same. Back when Pikachu followed you. Back when your bags had limited space. You couldn't just carry 99 of everything. The good old days. And then you talk to Jigglypuff in the Pokemon Center, then Pikachu falls asleep. If you get a Pikachu, call her after me. I actually do have a Pikachu. And I'm not gonna lie, Pikachu was my flash slave. But I like the fact that when I do eventually catch like the shiny and stuff, and I bring it over, it's gonna have the Game Boy icon and the Kanto tag. And we are currently at 1,089 encounters. 1,089 encounters. Make that 1,090. Do you also stream gameplay, by the way? Like, besides the painting, do you also stream yourself playing the game? Because I would be more than keen to watch other people's playthroughs, especially locals, you know. When I finish a piece of stream. Oh, nice. Oh, we just saw it on Sunday, man. Like, even on Twitch and stuff, right? When I raid people, my first priority is always looking for local streamers. Because I know how difficult it is as a local, like, streamer or content creator to, like, reach out to people, man. It's tough. That's why locals are always my top priority. Oops. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. Let's lower this. Also, for those who don't know, like for those on Twitch and stuff, on TikTok, we do have perks for Twitch. So, for example, you could use points to change the color of my PC. You could make me wear sunglasses while streaming. A lot of cool features on Twitch. A lot of cool features. Streaming Legends for now. I want to get another mic. I get you. This mic was actually gifted to me from a friend. And he visited and everything to set it up. Very appreciated. Because I used to use my headset's mic, which is not the greatest. Like, it's a good headset, but let's be honest, headset mics will never be as good as proper mics. Dun, 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 dun. Two more away from 1,100 encounters. Where's my Pokeball? Here we go. I would much prefer to catch it in a Pokeball, but let's be honest, that ain't gonna happen. Because the catch rate's like 3%. One more encounter away from 1,100. And moment of truth. Ah. I'm busy setting myself up a streaming room. I would love to see it. As for my streaming setup, it's like here's my room, and there's like a section on the side here where my window is. So the wall sort of comes like how to explain, like this, and then it goes in. And it's like a little space with my cupboard on here, which has like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokeballs, figures, Guitar Hero stuff, like cool stuff on top here. And yeah. But I'd love to see your streaming room. A little snug corner. That's kind of nice though, right? It's kind of nice. And then we have a couch behind us for when like guests come over and they want to jam. It's difficult to see unless I take my camera off, but the couch is here, which faces towards my PC. And we normally keep it sideways though. So what else do you play besides Pokemon? Like, for you? Yeah. Something that low-key pisses me off, even though it shouldn't, is when I watch other streamers doing shiny hunts, but they keep the tick speed on normal. It's such a weird thing, but it really gets to me, you know. Ark, Far Cry, and Fallout. I've never played Far Cry before, or Fallout. I do own Ark, but I've never played Ark either. But I think I would enjoy Far Cry. The only games I play that require shooting is Doom, the Doom games, and like zombie games like COD Zombies or Left 4 Dead or The Last of Us. So the only shooting I play is either zombies or the Doom games. Dun, 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 dun. I must play Days Gone still, eh? I'm currently off stream. I'm playing God of War Ragnarok. But after that, I'm probably gonna try something new. So maybe Days Gone. You love zombie games? Me too. A lot of people are saying I must play the Walking Dead Stories game. I forgot what it's called. Like we have to choose options and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Do you also watch The Walking Dead and like the spin-offs that they had? Also, for those lurking that have not followed on TikTok yet, feel free to do so. Same with those on Twitch. Oh, that series is so good. I don't want to say any spoilers, but you probably know. But when Carol meets him in France, oh, that show is so good. Surprisingly, my favorite spin-off out of all of those is Negan. With Negan and Maggie. Negan's actually my favorite Walking Dead character, eh? Negan is too good. Like, I was losing interest in The Walking Dead. But when Negan came along, and we had that cliffhanger with, He Who Shall Not Be Named, rest in peace. From that point, my interest in the show went way up. And Negan was my favorite character. Lucille. She's a vampire bat. Too cold. Too cold. We have a lot in common, eh? Pokémon. Zombie stuff. Wasting our time to find a slightly different colored Pokémon. Oh, Lollipop Chainsaw. Damn, I last saw that game on Xbox 360, so a remake would be cool. A remake would be cool. What about Resident Evil? How do you feel about that? I still have Mind and PS3. Got a capture card for it. That's cool. I actually emulate PS3 and PS4 games. Well, not much PS4 games, just Bloodborne. But I do emulate PS3 games like Asura's Wrath, because it's so good. The only physical hardware I have is like my PC and my Switch 2, but everything else is emulated. And the advancements are so good because you can have like 60 frame per second mods added to it, higher textures. Village is scary. I'll be honest with you, when I played the scary Resident Evil games, I lowered the graphics and I put the brightness on high because I got scared. But to be fair, I was a lot younger, so. Dun, 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 dun. My favorite Resident Evil game is RE5, and a lot of people don't like that game, but it's one of my favorites because I played it with my best friend several times growing up. I can stream games on TikTok on the 21st. I do follow that account too, eh? See, I followed both your accounts. Because I love to support. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, Leon looks super cool in Requiem. Did they reveal who his wife is? Because I saw he had a ring. But I'm not sure if they revealed who his wife is. I low-key hope it's Ada Wong. Bum, bum, bum. Man, Capcom is so good at designing female characters. Like, they're not just good-looking characters meant for fan service. They're actually badass. You know, like Joel, Chun-Li from like Street Fighter. Like, the girls aren't just fan service, they're actually badass and cool. Bayonetta's another cool one. Wait, did Capcom make that? I don't think so. I know Capcom made Devil May Cry. Ba-da-ba-bum. Platinum Games makes Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, I've never played a single Bayonetta. But I do love me some Devil May Cry 5 though. Leon might be stronger than Chris. I would love to see Leon punching that boulder broken. I would love to see that. And that's still young, Chris, eh? That's still young, Chris. Have you played Darksiders? Yes, I played Darksiders 1 and 2. I haven't played Darksiders 3 yet, though. Is 3 good? Hey, Rosca, how you doing, cousin? I'm so glad I made the blurb thing bigger. Because now I can actually see who sends the blurbs. Dun, 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 Let's see. Counter 1140 and still no shiny. There's another one called Genesis. Oh, I saw that. It's like a top view kind of game, right? I'm not into those kind of games. But I do love me some platformers like Castlevania, Hollow Knight, for example. I do appreciate me some good platformers. I mean, pairing cars and missiles isn't something a regular dude can do. I wonder what's the story behind his infection on his hand, though. Maybe it could be a bit like Wesker in a way. Because you know Wesker's like half infected, half not. I'm a hop off night. Thanks for hopping in, Pika Girl. Hopefully you sleep tight, and I pray that the Lord protects your dreams and your thoughts. And I look forward to your stream. Da, 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 da. checking something on Twitch. Okay, back in. We are back in. And we are back out. To fix the Raccoon City survivors. See, the thing is, right, I want to know, but I also don't want to know. I want to wait till I play it. That's why whenever I see anything RE Requiem online, I scroll past it. You know? Scroll straight past it. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Lauren, how are you doing? Hopefully your Monday is going good. But that's also the nice thing about playing on PC. Like, once a game gets, you know, made available, it's free to download, if you catch my drift. You can't say words like that on Twitch because Twitch bans people that use those words. But you don't have to be smart to know what I'm saying. When you sail the high seas. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what's available yet. Nope. Encounter number 1148. I haven't played a single Ratchet and Clank, eh? I'm more of a Crash Bandicoot kind of guy. How about Hibbidi-ba? I love me some Crash Bandicoot. In fact, I even got this guy for my Switch. Ba-da-bang. So it's the 3 games in one. And then there's also 4, but I don't have 4 physically. But is it available on PC though? That's the real question. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Tams, damn. That's a face I haven't seen in a minute. How are you doing? I'm still locked to the PS3. Well, if only I knew a way to play it on my PC. Dude, I love emulation. Maybe I'll download it just for you. But there's so much games I have to play, like, I'm stuck. Dun, 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 dun. Thames, we are shiny hunting. The old school way. Arguably the most difficult way. Yes. I'm going on things in you. I'm good, I'm good. The countdown is 96. So try to play a few before that. Oof, I only have so little time to play games when I'm not streaming, eh? Because I stream 4 times a week. And 2 of those non-streaming days are dedicated to editing. Which also takes very long to do. And then besides that, we have personal things we do, like spend time together, church, etc. So it's busy. It's busy. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so happy for you both. Thank you, thank you. And how's things going with husband? Are you and hubby doing good? Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Now see, here's the cool thing about emulating it, Penitent. The cool thing is, you get to apply mods for 60 frames per second, higher resolution, all those goodies. Few health issues, but I'm getting there. If you want, you can DM me what's going on, and me and wifey can pray for you. I know it's tough out there in these days, and life gets expensive and scary, but praying for friends are free. And the futuristic setting is amazing, even on the PS3. Let me see. A crack in time PS3 ROM. Well, I found a download for it already. That's perfect. Hey ZET, how you doing? Dude, TikTok is popping off tonight. We have 10 people watching. Da, 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 da. How you doing, Anne? It's been a hot minute. How's the grandkids? How's the job at the school? How's your New Year resolutions? You still watching K-dramas? Da, 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 da. The last K-drama I watched was like with zombies and stuff. I think K-dramas do zombies so good. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I found a place to download it already. Dun. 1,167 encounters. And not a single sparkle. I've never had a single shiny in this whole game yet. I know the odds are ridiculously high, but still, do not have found a single one. Like, I was going through caves with no rebounds. Just so I could hope to get one. I know every piece of dialogue. That's wild. I'm good. The grandkids are good. School is busy. K-drama is good, but didn't watch for a month. Didn't watch for a month. That's very uncharacteristic of you. What are you watching? Besides me, of course. I can 100% it in a day. Golly. I understand beating a game in a day, but 100%ing it, that's wild. Besides, I need to watch something new because I'm on like my 12th watch through of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I need something else to get back to watching. I recently finished The Witcher Season 4. Oh, but One Piece comes out tomorrow, right? What the heck was that noise? Read up on RNG manipulation. Yes, I know Papa Hefe does it, but it's so complicated. Like, I just step back and try it the OG way. Like, they time it with your secret ID and your trainer ID and when to press start. It's a lot. It's a lot. Damn. Man's about to quote the whole game. Man is about to quote the whole game. To this day. So do you still have a PS3 that you play it on? I didn't get time to. I'm busy preparing for exams in 2 months' time. That's a far away from now, so it's... Yeah, that's far from now. What do you have to do to prepare for it so far ahead, though? Because damn, 2 months in advance is crazy. I would actually like to get into that RNG manipulation stuff, but it seems so complicated, man. I broke the disc. Damn. And buying PS3 games can either be very cheap or very expensive, depending on whether it's a collector's item or not. That's why I love ROMs so much. Quicker loading times, no risk of breaking it, you know. There's the sound again. I've never heard it make that sound before. I must print all the study materials. I'm excited for the end of May as well. But not for exams, of course. Well, I'm sure you can find one at like Facebook Marketplace for dirt cheap. So try your luck on Marketplace. And that's a lot of responsibility, eh? Dun, 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 dun. Imagine not owning your favorite game. Well, if I buy it on a digital copy, I do still own it. Right? Damn, what is my favorite game? My top 5 games is probably something along the lines of Street Fighter, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter, Pokémon, and Red Dead Redemption. Or Ghost of Tsushima. Somewhere there. Would you believe me if I told you Keegan is in matric now? Yo, that must, respectfully, that must make you feel so old. The fact that your grandchild is all the way in matric. I was expecting Pokemon 1 to 5. Nah, I just gave types because otherwise it would be like, just, I can't even choose a top 5 if I'm being specific. Because I've played 6 different Monster Hunters, 7 different Monster Hunters. I've played every single Pokemon. I've played all the Devil May Cries. That's a lot of responsibility. Hopefully the stress isn't giving you too much grace. Dun, dun. I thought you were joking about the grandchildren. Now I'm talking to my my friend Anne on TikTok chat. I don't have grandkids yet. I'm not even a father yet. That's in 3 months' time. In 3 months' time I'll be a dad. Then I'll disappear from the streaming world for a bit. But I'm probably gonna record content. What game do you or did you play the most? That's difficult to say. It's like a gray area. But if you are saying which game I played, which it's difficult. Ooh. Okay, if I'm going to say which franchise I played the most, it's Pokemon. Because I play Pokemon Go, I play the OG games, the modern games. When I'm not streaming on my phone, I play like fan-made games. So Pokemon is definitely first. And then probably Monster Hunter, second. Then probably Rocket League is somewhere there. And then Street Fighter. Dun, 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 dun. Congratulations, thank you, thank you. Work gave me a little bit of grey hair. Well, we can always pluck it out and dye it. Oh, here's something since you last saw me. I cut my hair off. Chisco. Dun, 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 dun. Why did I cut my hair off? Because my hair started thinning out. And I didn't want to be that old man that's like clinging onto hair for a full bald spot. So I said, nope, cutting it off. I would rather have me be in control of what happens as opposed to time, you know? Because with time, every man's hair is going to thin out. Every man's going to get grey. Every man's going to end up with a bald spot. And I decided, let me take the liberty of making the choice myself. So when my hair was starting to thin here, I said, nope, shoop, cut all off. But it's kind of nice though, not gonna lie. I'm still not fully used to it. Because like, sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'll get a shock like, yay, where did my hair go? Because it's a very recent thing. But I love it. Ba-da-ba-dum. You're going to get cold in the winter. Hey, that's what beanies are for, right? Like an airbender. Yes, there the truth came out, guys. I wasn't thinning in hair, I became the avatar. The truth is out, I am the avatar. Hey. Speaking of which, the Avatar fighting game is so good. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. One, 203. You're gonna get brain freeze. See now, my mind works so differently from yours. Because you think brain freeze, you're thinking of the cold outside. My mind immediately went to a McFlurry from McDonald's. Which I really want right now. And the worst thing is we have a McDonald's that's like 5 minutes away from us. And a KFC 5 minutes from us. Yours is the one in Plumstead, right? So I live in Grassy Park, and the McDonald's close to us is like just down the road, left, right, right, left, and we're right there. It's like 6 turns, and I'm at McDonald's. Tools of destruction. Tools of destruction mod. Not ROM. Okay, they have 2 folders, 2 tabs open. Dun, 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 dun. What do you guys prefer between McDonald's or KFC? Dun, dun, dun. I prefer KFC, especially dunked zinger wings. I would stab someone for dunked zinger wings. KFC is more appealing than eating burgers all the time. That's true. That's true. Minus KFC, a walking distance, and McDonald's is in Plattekloof or in one city. Yeah, if I'm glad that KFC isn't within walking distance, because yeah, I would look like how I looked years ago. But the thing is, Baba, we have 3 KFCs by us now.
Yeah.
So we have a KFC in Grassy Park, we have 1 in Pelican Park, we have 2 in Grassy Park and 1 in Pelican Park. So I could take a 5-minute drive in any direction, right? And I'll be by a KFC. How wild is that? Dun, 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 dun. The Big Boss Burger. Luckily for me, Burger King is... It's not Burger King. Hungry Lion is a bit of a drive. So luckily for me, that's... It has to be a conscious decision, because I have to drive maybe 20 minutes to get to Hungry Lion. But oh, it's so worth it, dude. The triple Big Boss burger. There's a McDonald's down the road that I've never been to. Well, if you needed a sign to go, that's your sign. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. That's your sign. Go and enjoy it. My favorite thing to get at McDonald's is the Grand Chicken Spicy meal. It's so good. Grand Chicken Spicy meal, so good. Highly recommended. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's not strong, but it's spicy. Like the hot sauce balances out the... Just try it, just try it. And for the 9 people on TikTok, if you haven't followed yet, it would be highly appreciated. We are trying to reach 5,000 we're trying to reach 5,000 followers on TikTok by the end of the year, and we are currently 4,600. So it is doable with you guys. Mine is nuggets with jalapeno sauce. You're making me feel fat here because that's like a snack before we eat our meal. Yeah, Baba. Someone in my chat says that nuggets with jalapeno sauce, like that's what they would order, but that's like a snack for us. That's crazy. I'd rather have a dunked zinger burger. Now see, you speaking my language. You are speaking my language. That's your main meal. Golly. I don't think I could ever go to McDonald's with you. Actually, I don't mind because I'd save so much money. For me, it's like your normal Coke that come with it. Then I'll buy a McFlurry. And then we'll buy like the nuggets as well. I go crazy. Eating well isn't a sin. Not eating enough is, but eating too much is also a sin. It's called gluttony. The thing is, I'm too broke to be eating the way I'm eating, but I still do. I'm on a diet. Oh, lekker. Are you on a diet for yourself, or are you trying to look good for hubby? Dun, 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 dun. By the way, Penitent, are you single, or do you have a girlfriend, or it's 2026, do you have a boyfriend? You're doing it for yourself. Let's go, self-empowerment. I love food too much to diet. Wow, dude. You have nothing? You have me and you have the stream. I don't know why I'm doing the Wakanda sign. But you have us. You have us. You have us. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, 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 bum. And unironically, my scale broke. I don't know if that's a sign from God to start dieting. But our scale broke. But it wasn't our fault, it was the cleaner's fault. I don't know what she did. Hubby doesn't notice me anymore. I'm sure he does. Like when my wife gets her eyebrows done or her hair done, I notice all of that. So I'm sure he notices too. I would genuinely laugh for like 30 minutes. For what? If we ever do a Discord movie night again, off stream, you should come. How long are you guys married now? Oh, the scale breaking. Bro, I'm not even joking, it's broken. So I think when the cleaner was here, she like puts it on the couch when she mops, and it must have fell off or something. Because golly. I stood on the scale, I was like, yeah, I'm looking at him light. Just to realize that the scale's not working. You married for 43 years. Wow. That's incredible. Shoutouts to you guys. Meanwhile, I'm here, married only 5 years. How long have you, how old were you when you got married? I know your generation was wild, and that's like, what? You guys got married when you were like 17 and stuff? You see that? I said 17 before the message came through. And there's it right there, 17. Our generation gets married much older. But also the cost of living is so much more expensive now. Like you guys could buy a house at like 18. Yeah, we're talking about not being able to afford McDonald's at 30 years old. Different times, different times. But luckily Penitent is gonna buy me KFC tomorrow on Uber Eats, so shout out to him. Claps to Penitent. So you got married at 17, right? And how did you realize that this guy is the one you want to be with at 17 years old? Because that's wild. Like Penitent said on YouTube, I couldn't even pick my own style at 17. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, what was I doing at 17? I was in grade 11. Actually, I was freak naughty. Let me not talk about my time as a youth. I was catching on a lot of nonsense. To put it in a polite way, I was that age when I lost something that I could never get back. If you can catch my drift. Dun, dun, dun. Give me a lie. But I am still friends with some of my friends from high school. In fact, one guy from high school, and he was the best man at my wedding. I'm still friends with him to this day. He's like my brother. But yeah. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Give me like 5 more months on the KFC. 1 month per Zigga wing. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, what are my friends playing? Pocopia, Street Fighter, Legend ZA. I fell in love with him because he looked so handsome, but now I think I was dumb to fall in love with him. Don't say that. It's still the same guy you fall in love with, you know? Luckily for me, I'm not a looks person. I'm more of a personality person. But my wife just happens to look beautiful, so it's a win-win. Like, it's nice for me to say that I fell in love with a soul. You know? Nope, he changed a lot. Well, to be fair, he was 17. Wait. How much older is he compared to you? Like, when you were 17, how old was he? So with Penitent, 5 months for a 10-piece single wing. That means 2 wings a month. I got you. He was 20. Isn't that low-key illegal though? I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Like I said, your generation was wild. And because you're 40 now, you must be 42, right? I know, I'm joking. You said just one. Bro, it's a 10-piece single wing. So, you said 5 months. So with my maths lit knowledge, that's 2 single wings a month. Oh, but I can't imagine being married so long. That's a blessing, young. Even though you may not see it as a blessing, I still consider that a blessing. Most couples get married for like 2 years and they divorce. But thank you for calling me 40. It's a pleasure. I'm 21. Is what I tell myself. But hey, I'm starting to get grey hairs in my beard, eh? I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Boom, we are back. Did we get it yet? Nope. We are at 1,252 encounters. I'm also old myself, guys. I am 31. You know it's bad when you have to think back to how old you are. You're like, okay, 1994 minus... No, 2026 minus 1994 means I'm turning 32. I am normally sweet 16. If you are 16 in your heart, you are still 16. That's what's important. I still feel like a child, dude. I may just have a child and focus on work. With these people wanting cars for every flat tire. Oh, I saw that, dude. I saw that girl. It was wild. She said, would a guy rather change my flat tire or buy me a new car? Is she mad? Imagine that your car has one issue and then she expects a new car. I won't let my cut it out, but she's just if she thinks she can, you know, expect that. I'll rather say get out the car quickly and then drive off with that flat tire. Just leave her sitting there. Bam, bam, bam. Hey Duka or Daka. Bam, 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 bam. But that's actually an important discussion to have, hey? Like, in today's society, girls are expecting guys to make six figures, have boats, have cars, be like six-pack at the gym, 6 foot, and all that they have on their name is a damn birth certificate. Imagine that, you have a birth certificate and you're like, oh, my man must have $1 million, he must this, he must that, he must that. Get out of here. Sy het hard op sy kop geval? Exactly. Hey KK, how you doing? Now I'm the one at fault because I forgot to add you on TCG Pocket. You know what? Let me do it. This is my live. Let me do it live. Just so I don't forget. $12-hour at work and the dinner isn't even done. Or they choose not to cook because it's not within their religion. Like, they want to be groomed. They want to have takeout every night, steaks and all that shenanigans. Bam, 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 bam. I have to scroll so far down. Bam, da, 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 da. Are you still shiny hunting? Dude, this thing does not want to be caught. But yes, because I don't give up. So I will do this until we get him and his brethren. Bum, bum, bum. And we are at 1,264 encounters. So we're about 15% there. of being odds in over odds. Bum, bum, bum. But if you want to see the counter, you can check out YouTube or Twitch. Friends, add friend, search for a player. There we go. Friend request sent. Let me just check what my daily pack opening has. I mean, I'm still fairly under odds, so I can't complain just yet, right? Let's see if we get anything good in our pack opening. And nope, we got nothing but nonsense. Bum, ba-da, bum. Can you solo level 9 with Duna? Yep, with the greatest of ease. And I can even do it with Longsword, which is not the greatest matchup for Duna. Because Longsword relies on parries and counters, right? But when Duna splashes, the waves push you away. So when you try to like get your like EI slash and stuff, it pushes you too far away to get your meter. But I haven't tried the level 10 one though. I will trade you something good. Just having you as my friend is more than enough. But I appreciate it. We can help each other complete our packs. I'm going to say good night. Must get up early for work tomorrow. Me too. But this is the stream of life. I must still do some editing stuff after the stream, so. Bum, ba-dum, bum. But on a good note, we are working our way to 2,500 subs on YouTube. What is the official count right now? The official count is 2,223 subs on YouTube. Camera focus. There we go. So if you guys want to follow on YouTube, it will be appreciated. I post daily stuff. And yes, enjoy your game and work off the stream. Thank you, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And if you want to vent about your husband, feel free to come here. We can all get tea and we can all trash talk. Would you just have a session called Whining Wednesdays and we all just complain about everything? What would I complain about? Probably the weather, because it's nighttime, but it's also 22 degrees. Oh, Wednesday is going to be a hot day. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Let's see what's happening in Pokemon Go. My main complaint is big broke as hell. Well, it's up to you to change that, eh? You know what you do? You go to a bank, you take out a 50,000 Rand loan, right? Then you go to another bank, you take out a 50,000 Rand loan, and you pay the previous one off. Alright? Then you continue the cycle of taking from one and giving to another, and you get 50k, my dude. But if the banks ask you where you got the idea, keep me out of it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, I reset that without looking. Was that the shiny? If so, that will suck. Okay, it wasn't. Thank goodness. Because I reset that without even looking. And that would have been a stressful one. Sounds like a good idea. It's a great idea. But if you really want to save money, take your assets and buy gold with it. Because digital currency can change overnight. But gold is good. Like a Kruger Rand or something, they only go up in value as time goes past. So if you take like 60k, right, and you get the Kruger Rand with it, and you keep that, in a few years time you're going to get 70, 80. Don't ask why I'm saying that specifically. Oh, my streamer ain't streaming. And obviously I get 10% of that 50k you get. There's the caveat. The manager. Okay, I think I'm going to stop at 1,300. That seems like a fair place to stop, right? 25 more chicks. 15 more chicks. And I might do some offline. So if I do get it, I'll make sure you guys know about it. Like for the next stream. So we have 14 encounters to go and we'll end the stream there. $12 encounters to go. Will we get it before 1,300? I hope so. Da, 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 da. 11 to go. Damn, we spent 3,000. It's about 3,000. 3 hours resetting for Pink Bird, and we still don't have it. 10 left. Come on, bird, do it for chat. You make me want to play Crash Bandicoot now. When we were talking about platformers. So I might just take my Switch to bed with me and play some Crash Bandicoot. How about here? 7 more to go. Also, One Piece anime comes out tomorrow. Super excited about that. I meant the live action, not the anime. Ta-da. Five to go. Maybe he's like teasing me and waiting for the last one. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. 4 left. 3 left. We'd have better luck getting a dissenter without lucky tickets. I'm not even sure what that is. There's also an outfit you can wear that increases the chance of getting things, like rare items. It's that like golden suit outfit. So if you wear that for like event quests, the chance of getting something cool is higher. Okay boys, one more encounter and then we're gonna call it. It has been a 3-hour stream. Moment of truth. Ah. Dun, dun. Cool, let's stop that there. We only have 3 people on TikTok, so let's choose who to raid. Bedmeister. Snake Eyes. Mika. A 3-hour stream of resetting with no avail, by the way. We'll get it next time for sure, for sure. Let's see. Okay, perfect. What we'll do is just play some music and do the be right back, the ending stream rollout, which is something I never get to do. So, what can I say? Thank you guys for coming. I hope you have a restful night. I pray that the Lord protects your dreams and your thoughts. And most of all, be kind to one another. And GG's.